What's up, guys? This is James from World Minus One Entertainment here, and this is indeed the FIFA 2004 FA Cup final predictions. So, this year, for the FA Cup in 2025, Crystal Palace, my beloved Crystal Palace, have reached their third FA Cup final. I am beyond stoked for this. And yeah, I intend to go full on. And trust me, if my team go on and win, shit's just going to get real. I have no idea what's going to happen. But anyway, we're going to be facing Manchester City. Now, Manchester City have been very dominant in world football over the years and everything like that. And this is their third FA Cup final on the bounce. So, fair play to you. But the thing is, we're going to use FIFA 2004 to simulate who's going to win this FA Cup final. Now, as you can see, on FIFA 2004, Crystal Palace was still an English Division 1, which would be championship level team. 2004 was actually when we got promoted through the playoffs, beating West Ham United in the final through a goal from Neil Shipley, I believe it was. And we're going up against Manchester City, who had a good team at the time, but this is 4 years prior to them becoming billionaires. Anyway, we're going to have a quick look at the teams, and then we're going to get straight into it. So, for the team of Crystal Palace, they had Matt Clark in goal, Tony Popovic, Kit Simons, Curtis Fleming, Danny Granville, Julian Gray, Hayden Mullins, Aki Riolati, Sean Derry, Andy Johnson, Tommy Black, Dougie Friedman, Darren Powell, Danny Butterfield, Neil Shipley, and Cedric Bertalan. For the team of Manchester City, they had David Seaman, Sun Jihai, who also played for Crystal Palace, David Samay, Sylvain Distan, Michael Tarnat, Steve McManaman, Claudio Reyna, Paul Bosfelt, Trevor Sinclair, Nicholas Anelka, Robbie Fowler, Danny Tiato, Nicky Weaver, Joey Barton, Sean Wright Phillips, and Antoine Sibierski. Alrighty then, here we go with our match. Crystal Palace, Manchester City. This is predicting through FIFA 2004 who is going to win the FA Cup this year. If Manchester City go on to lift the FA Cup by defeating Crystal Palace, this will be their, I think it was their 8th or 9th. Just give me a minute, I just need to quickly check my facts and what have you. Yes, this will be their 8th FA Cup, their first since 2022-23 season, where they defeated, good save there, where they defeated Manchester United in the final, but then lost to Manchester United in their match 1 year later at Wembley Stadium, losing 2-1, and I remember watching that match. And this will be Crystal Palace's, as I said, third attempt to win the FA Cup. This will be their first final since 2016, where they lost to Manchester United 2-1 in extra time. I was there. I was at that FA Cup final. I went to the semi-final against Watford, and I went to the final. Go on. Yes! This is what I'm hoping to see at Wembley. Palace get the goal nice and early. Come on! I was at the semi-final against Watford in 2016, where Palace won 2-1, and then I was there for the FA Cup final against Manchester United, and I was also there, but that would also be the deadliness of Manchester City. Once they go a goal down, they will literally be fired up and looking to, get back into the game, which is something that they evidently did right here in this simulation. The Palace's goal being scored through Tommy Black, this being scored through Nicholas Anelka. So already it's 1-1 apiece. Could we see that in real life? You never know. But yeah, I was there for the semi-final against Aston Villa just a few weeks back as well, and oh my god, what a day, what a day. I mean, man, I'm hoping obviously my beloved Crystal Palace can go the distance once again. Oh, good passing play. You know, can go the distance this time, but obviously just got to wait and see what happens. Literally just let him run at you. Robbie Fowler, 2-1 to City. Just literally let Robbie Fowler run at you. No one was challenging him. I mean, for this prediction, am I a little bit biased because I am a Crystal Palace fan? Yeah, I am. But that's the thing, like, of course, there needs to be. If you know that you're going to be there and you want your team to win and you're doing something like this, of course you're going to have like a level of bias. I mean, but at the end of the day, this is my team. This is something that I want my team to have, their first major trophy and everything like that. You know. But for me, I'm just super excited for the day. Just can't wait, to be quite frank. Yeah. And at the moment, City very much like controlling the ball, attacking, etc., etc. Palace not really getting much of a good passing play from what I've been, you know, seeing and everything. Now it seems like the passing seems to be picking up, which is good. But any other time, passing's been a bit lack, and that's a bit of a dirty tackle. The referee's looking to pull out a card. Yellow card there for Robbie Fowler. I always forget Robbie Fowler played for Man City. I mean, he's just so intrinsically linked with Liverpool, it's not even funny. Good ball over the top. Get in! 2-2. Andy Johnson. Game on, that's all I can say. But yeah, in real life, this is a Crystal Palace team that got promoted through the playoffs. As I said, we beat West Ham United at what's now known as the Principality Stadium, but at the time was known as the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Ended up winning 1-0, Neil Shipley scoring the winning goal. And yeah, of course, I was super happy at that time because obviously, before we got promoted in 2004, we'd been out of the Premier League for about 6 years. We're just going to get straight into the second half. But yeah, we've been out of the Premier League for about 6-7 years after relegation in 1998. City at this point were a firmly established Premier League team. Go on, go all the way. Shot. Oof. Oof. City had re-established themselves as a Premier League team after getting their way back up there with promotions from what is now League One, what used to be Division 2, and through the Division 1, which was known as the Championship at the time. Well, now known as the Championship, known as Division 1 at the time, should I say. But yeah, like, you've seen my season playthrough on FIFA 2005. That's the season where Palace got relegated on the last day of the season with Norwich and Southampton, and we managed, even though in real life we got relegated, like, yeah, from a pseudo vindication point of view, like, I managed to keep my team up and everything. Palace's top scorer in this particular season, 2003-04, was Andy Johnson. He scored 31 goals in all competitions. And yeah, what a hell of a season. Like, we were tipped to get relegated by Christmas to then go the distance and get promoted. Like, seriously, I think we were either bottom or 22nd, something like that. And that was by the time Ian Dowie was hired in December or January, whichever month it was, of that season. But yeah. I mean, I do remember this Man City team. You know, like I said, I listed some of the names of the players who were playing. Like, they got Anelka, they got Fowler. Shit, 3-2. You know, they got Anelka, they got Fowler, they got McManaman, Tarnat, who else did I say? Sun Jihai, David Seaman, loads of top quality players, you know, and yet, you know, they were still very much a mid-table team, you know, but it's just the way that it is. Right. So at the moment it is 3-2. If it's this level of excitement and everything going into the final in real life, Jesus Christ, I probably would have had about 6 or 7 heart attacks. I'm not sure if I'd be walking out of Wembley Stadium alive. Let's have a look. Oh, it looked like he was going for a bit of glory there. I mean, this has been a good game from what I've been seeing, you know, and I'm hoping that the final in real life, you know, it's competitive, it's fun and everything like that. But, of course, as I keep saying, like, I want my team to win. I want Crystal Palace to win, you know. Go on, make it 3-all. All nicely done. Tight angle. Could have done better. Could have done better. Also, it surprised me on this that Crystal Palace in this game are rated at 1.5 stars. I was like, damn! Because, like, I think it, you know, when you're selecting your teams and what have you, most of the teams in Division 1 were, like, rated at 1 star before I got to Crystal Palace. And then I was just like, holy crap! Like, I know they always say that the goal for... Oh, man. Claudio Reyna, you douche. I mean, I know they're always saying that the gulf in quality between the Premier League and, you know, the Championship is quite large and now just getting bigger and bigger, which arguably is true. I don't really believe in that. You know, because sometimes you get plucky little teams getting promoted and then surviving, you know, for, you know, a period of time. One of them being Wigan Athletic, who went ahead to win the FA Cup in 2012 or 13, you know. But yeah, like I said, I'm just hoping that the match on May 17th is competitive between both teams. It means Palace have beaten City in the league before. Hopefully we can do it on the biggest stage of them all. Right, there we go. There we go. So according to this, Manchester City are going to win the FA Cup final 4-2. Let's hope that is not the case. Because, as I said before, yes, due to my level of bias, come on you Palace. But at the same time, you know, as I keep saying, I want a good, competitive game between both teams and everything like that. And yeah, just got to see what happens. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this special FA Cup final predictions using FIFA 2004. Don't forget, as I said at the end of my season with Derby County, I am going to be going ahead and then going into to do FIFA 2004, and I'm going to be doing it as Arsenal. So please tune in for that. You know, it's going to be good fun with my goals of maintaining an invincible season, as well as trying to win the Premier League, because that'd be nice after going through 2 seasons as a relegated team. Anyway, but yeah, so tune in due time for that when it returns, when the season comes back around. Until then, got plenty of fighting game videos coming up for you for Let's Fight and everything like that on the Wednesdays. But yeah, so Manchester City tipped to win the FA Cup against Palace according to FIFA 2004. But yeah, now all I can say is thanks very much, guys, for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed yourselves. If you have, give it a like, share the video as well. More shares, more views, more views. More than that channel continues to grow. More than I get to do this for you. Subscribe to World Minus One Entertainment if this is your first time on the channel. Don't forget to check out all of the other content that's currently available, because you never know, there might be something that you like. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live into the channel. Finally, drop your predictions, drop your comments below. Who do you think is going to win the FA Cup? Who do you want to win the FA Cup final on May 17th? Crystal Palace or Manchester City? Thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you later. Take it easy, and come on, you Palace!